Okay guys, what's going on? Time for a couple more battles. Yep, that's all I have to say about that. Let's just look for a battle. This should be part 3 of the session, I think. So it should be a lot of fun. Um, Definitely back on my alt that I started with, just for posterity's sake, when I check the rank, which is probably not very good. Yeah, it's only 1089, so I've only had 2 battles, the first 2 battles that I had with this. So I'm definitely not going to be getting the best opponents, but that's okay. We're just gonna find a lead here. I have no idea what he could lead with, but I'm going to assume that he might lead with this. I don't know, freak it. I'm going with Dust Talks, especially defensive Dust Talks. What's he gonna do? He's gonna leave Kangaskhan, so that's like the worst thing ever for me. I should put Roar on this thing. I really don't need Ice Fang. It doesn't do any damage to anything. And I know he's got Scrappy. He might just go for Fake Out, and I'm not going to be affected by that, so I'm definitely just going to get that Toxic off for free. Not bad. And then I'm going to go right into my Steelix. I'm sure he's got Drain Punch, which is not good, but I can't really stop him from going for Drain Punch, and Steelix is honestly the best thing to take it, so he just goes for a turn. That's good news. Right here, I could go for the Iron Head. I might as well. Yeah, he does go for Drain Punch, and that doesn't do much at all. So he's going to get worn down by Toxic, and at this point, I don't think he really wants to stay in, so I'm just going to go for Stealth Rock. Stealth Rocks. He goes into Dusclops, which is cool with me. I'm expecting maybe a Will-O-Wisp right here because these things are too predictable. Nice. That looks like a free nasty plot for me. Yep. He goes for Earthquake. That's fine. I'm just going to pop him with a Dark Pulse. Hopefully it doesn't kill. God damn it. Ninetales, you're too weak. Who carries Earthquake on Dusclops anyway? I will never understand. I will never understand. But I can just go for a knockoff right here, so that's what I'll do. That kills him. Nothing else could switch in. I guess Eviolite is really a problem. I got a little bit too overzealous with Ninetales there, but it's okay. I think I can handle Leafeon pretty decently as well. I can definitely handle Cryogonal and probably even a Selgor pretty well, so I don't really feel like I've lost too much there. He's got Leafeon in here. I'm just going to go into my Dustox because I don't think he can hurt it at all, so that's good. I can go for... I'm just going to go for another Toxic. He goes for Knockoff, which does a lot of damage. Probably should have roosted right there, honestly. I don't know if another knockoff is gonna kill me or not. But again, I don't have anything to switch into a knockoff, so I'll just be going for Roost. Nice. I do get that free switch. I'm sure he's got Heal Bell right here, but just in case, I'm gonna go for Toxic again, make him go for that again, just to get some more residuals on him. And at this point, I think I can go into my Steelix. He goes for Body Slam. He paralyzes me, which is totally awesome. Super awesome. I kind of wish I had Gyro Ball right now. But I'll just go for the old Iron Head. Get some more damage off. Because he's not really going to make much progress against me. So he can lay up his Stealth Rocks if he wants to. Nothing wants to take an Iron Head on his team. Oh, he better be hoping for the Paralyze. You piece of shit! What? What a cunt. That's really upsetting, but I knew he was just going to go for Rapid Spin, so... Oh my gosh! Sorry if that was loud, but this guy's a cunt. And he deserves to die. There we go. So, I mean, he wasn't trying to Body Slam my Steelix exactly. He wasn't trying to paralyze my Steelix. It's not like he used T-Wave, but I mean, he did try to take advantage of it, which is kind of shitty, and he did well taking advantage of it. So right here, I'm just going to go for another Iron Head. because I think I'll win out in this oh my god. What a shit face. I'm so upset. This guy is just a hacks machine. But I'd rather let Steelix die here and then just come in with my... Oh my god. How many times have I been paralyzed? How many times have I been paralyzed now? That's ridiculous. And he just gets most of his health back. So I can really freely just go into Sock right here. I mean, I don't think a Selgor is going to want to take a close combat too much. So if he wants to go into that, that's fine. And I can't outspeed this if it's timid, so I really don't want to take the chance. I'm just going to switch into my Dustox. And honestly, next time I bring Sock in, I'll be in a really prime position to sweep except for Leafeon, so that's a thing. Because his Miltank is at what? 73? He can't switch in on it, that's for sure. He goes for Bug Buzz, which I take very well. Hopefully I can get this defog off, that's all I want. And if he goes into his... Oh, he has Recover, that's interesting. That's definitely... I didn't even know that thing got Recover. Well, I'm just gonna go for Roost right here. It doesn't seem like he can kill me. No sir. And at that rate, I can just go for Toxic again. He might bring in his Kangaskhan. So that's awesome. And he's not going to go for Fake Out. I'm really not sure if I can live a return. He goes for Fake Out again for whatever reason, even though he saw that I didn't flinch the first time. So that's a thing. I'm just going to go for Roost some more. Yeah, I'll be able to live another one, so he's not going to be able to kill me without losing his Kangaskhan right here. So what I am going to do is just go for the Bug Buzz just to do some damage to Miltank. And then I'm going to Bug Buzz again as he Milk Drinks. That's fine. I'm not going to Toxic him because, to be honest, he's just going to Heal Bell probably this turn. So that's fine. I'm going to guess that he's not Sap Sipper. Yeah, okay. Well, I probably would have won that. I think I probably would have won that. But whatever, we're going to go on to the next battle. If we ever get one. Alright, we got one right here. I'm expecting him to lead off with the Rotom. Or at least that's my original thought. So I'm going to lead off with this thing for whatever reason. I know I can handle Rotom with Dustox, so last time I played with this team, oh, this is pretty good. Unfortunately, it's actually not that good because he's going to be Guts. There's no doubt in my mind that he'll be Guts. So man, what do I do here? This is a really awkward situation for both of us. He's gonna go for Knockoff. So I'm just gonna go for the Bug Buzz just to get some damage off. Oh my god, he's going for that, huh? Well, this looks like I've probably lost. I have nothing for Girder. Hopefully he doesn't go for a fighting move. He goes for Ice Punch, which does nothing. That's good. I can now go for the Psychic, and unfortunately I won't be able to save this for the Behemoth, but I will be able to get some decent damage off on Girder right here. And that's really what I need, because otherwise this thing is gonna sweep my team, and I do not want that. So I get some okay damage off. He goes for Drain Punch. I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but at this point he's not going to be able to recover anymore. Shit. Alright, I'm usually not one to forfeit, but at the same time this guy is going to definitely beat me with this Girder, so I don't know if I actually want to... Jesus, he gets a crit. Are you kidding me? That's really what he needed, isn't it? I'm just gonna sub as he gets his bulk up. And I mean, that's really fine because I am faster, so I can actually go for the Will-O-Wisp just for more residual. And I know he'll get stronger now, but I'm fast enough to the point where I will be able to sub again on him, and he can't hit me with Mach Punch, so he'll get worn down pretty easily. And that'll be that. So I did think about forfeiting, but at this point, I'm glad I didn't. I probably should have made this play sooner. I would have assumed that he would go for knockoff is all. So he goes into Rotom here. Don't know why. I guess he wants to go for Shadow Ball. So do I go for Seed Bomb? I want to get some damage off, but Will-O-Wisp, I guess, for residual is okay. It's just that this thing won't be in long enough to take a whole lot of residual damage, so I'm just going to go for the Seed Bomb. As he goes for the Shadow Ball, that's fine. I get some good damage off there, and now I can just go into my Dustox because I'm sure he's Choice Scarfed. Maybe Choice Specs, I'm not really sure, but I never see any Rotoms in NU that aren't Choice Scarfed, so yeah. And I definitely need to save my, my Gourgeist. So he's got this thing. I don't really know what he plans on doing, but I'm just gonna go for the Roost, okay. So he goes for Freeze Dry. That's fine. I'm gonna go for Bug Buzz. He goes into Audino now, and he's gonna go for the Heal Bell, most likely. So what I'm gonna do now is actually get my Stealth Rocks up. Yeah, definitely gonna get my Stealth Rocks up. He goes for Knockoff, which is okay. He gets the burn off his Girder, which honestly is not really that big a deal. So he goes into Girder now, and I'm gonna hit him with a... there we go. And then I'm gonna go into my Gourgeist now, just so he doesn't get the Drain Punch off. Even though I think I could probably KO him after the Drain Punch recovery, because I don't think it'll be doing that much. I just hope he doesn't go for Bulk Up right here, because that could be kind of sticky. Ooh, damn it, I ran into the cord of my microphone. He goes into Furfrou, pulling a double. Not really sure what he wants to do there, but I'm actually just going to go back into my Steelix because I did get some leftovers recovery. He does go for Toxic. I was expecting some sort of status move, but now I can just go for Iron Head again. I think that Rotom's a pretty solid sort of counter to me, but Audino is not. So, yeah. Gonna go ahead and go for the... I'm gonna keep going for this, because he's not gonna get another switch. He's not gonna get any switches in to his Girder on my watch. So... yep. And he does have knockoff, so I'm not really interested in switching into my Ghosty on that. And I can really stall him out of wishes if that's what he wants to do. Maybe not stall him completely out of wishes, but he's not going to get anywhere going for knockoff on me because it only does 5%. So he goes into Rotom here, which is okay. He gets all his health back. And now I'm expecting a trick. Maybe a Shadow Ball. Looking at it, I don't need to do anything with my Steelix now except go for Iron Head. And I don't want him to trick my Dustox is the thing. So he actually pulls a double there. I don't know what that was for. Does he not have Regenerator? Do you not have Regenerator, dude? What the hell is your problem? Right here, he's not going to get anywhere. I promise. You're not getting anywhere, dude. I mean, you can try and pass that off, but it's not going to work. So he's just going to go for... Oh, let's see how fast this thing is. Base 50, so I'm actually going to go into my Gorgeist right here. And then he's going to go for Wish. Perfect, so I can outspeed this. And I have a choice to make now. I think he's going to stay in and try and knock off. I hope. Yes. And I take that, which is good. Gonna go for Leech Seed here. Start getting my health back. And he's got a lot of health to give, so I'm just gonna go for another sub. This is turning into a really stally battle, but it's actually pretty good. I'm actually having a pretty good time because it's not, you know, it's not supremely stally, it's just the right amount. So I'm just gonna go for a Seed Bomb here. Hopefully it can knock out this thing because it's got paper defenses. Yeah, it does. And he forfeits. Okay. Well, you know, that was pretty good, I guess. I don't know how long this has been. I'm gonna get one more battle because so far those two are just forfeits. And yeah, this team is pretty trashy. I have to admit, it's pretty trashy. But I'm still enjoying myself right now. It's making it fun to play at the bottom of the ladder at least, so that's one thing. This guy wants some reggae. I'll give him a smiley face instead. Hold on just a second. Tell him the same. So right here, Archeops is pretty much the biggest threat in the world. I'm just going to lead off with Steelix. He leads off with Omastar. I don't think that can do a whole lot to my Lapras, to be honest. And he just wants to go for Stealth Rock. That's fine. Because looking at his team, nothing wants to take Freeze. I'm going to go for Freeze Dry. And then I'm going to go for the Scald, because, I mean, not the Scald, the Surf, because nothing wants to take that. And I outspeed, so he's going to go into Masharna, which, wow, that's super fat. This might be, could be an Assault Vest one, which he's got Charge Beam. Okay, I see you, dog. Well, I'm just going to go into my Steelix right now. I don't see any reason not to. He's got Psyshock, which is not strong. Charge Beam can't hurt me. And I can just go for Iron Head. As he goes into Omastar, that'll probably not... Oh, it doesn't die. I'm still going to go for another Iron Head, as he goes for another layer T-Spikes. That's okay. Let's see. Now what's he going to do? He could go into a number of things, but none of those things can really hurt me. I mean, this Archeops gets Earthquake. Buffalont might also have Earthquake. Armaldo could also have Earthquake, but I'm just going to go for Iron Head because it'll do some serious damage. And he's going to try and set up on me, which I don't agree with exactly, because if I do any amount of damage to him, I can just come in with my Sock and CC or knock off, and that'll be that. So that's what I plan on doing here. Let's see what he wants to do. Aqua Jet doesn't do anything, so that's kind of not going to work out for him as much as he would like. I'm just going to go for another Iron Head. Not really concerned. See, this is what I was talking about. I don't know why he went for Aqua Jet, first of all, but this is what I was talking about. Steelix has such incredible physical bulk that you just don't need to invest in it. And he's not sure how to deal with this Steelix, so that's actually really good, because nothing on his team handles it at all. And at this point, I can actually sacrifice my Dustox to pretty much anything. It doesn't really do any work. Um, and I'd like to save this for... Yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice that thing just to get rid of the T-spikes. I don't really care about anything else. And he's Life Orb. Life Orb. Okay. I can see you, homie. I can definitely see you over there. Go ahead and switch out for some reason. Please. That would be amazing. No, he's not going to switch out. Another Earthquake or anything, really. It doesn't matter. He goes for U-turn. That gives me switch advantage, so I'm actually okay with that. Because as long as I can save Steelix for Musharna, I'm happy. And, oh, as well as saving it for the Bouffalant. So right here... Ugh. Does this thing have terrible special defense or physical defense? Whatever. I'm gonna go into this thing because maybe I can take a Flare Blitz. I am max defense 0 HP, but Lapras has really high HP, so I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed on that one. And if he does go for Flare Blitz, oh, he might have superpower actually. That could be a problem. But then I don't need this thing for anything either. So he just takes a bunch of recoil. And let's see. Does he have terrible special defense? No, he's got terrible physical defense. So what wants to take this close combat, quote unquote? What I'm thinking of doing is hoping that knockoff kills this, and that he switches. I'm really hoping he switches into Musharna, predicting the close combat, because that's what these things mostly do. That's really his only option for... No, okay, it does kill this thing, so that's really, really good. And at this point, if he wants to bring in Musharna to kill me, that's cool. He's going to take a huge knockoff. If he wants to bring in... Okay. Definitely going to switch into Gourgeist at this point. He might predict this. He might predict something else. No, he does. He might have predicted the Steelix there. But now I can go for Willow, and that's basically game. What? He's got Toxic? I'm just going to sub. Just going to sub as he switches into Archeops. So I'm not really going to dick around with Will-O-Wisp at this point, even though it's a good idea. Oh god, what's he gonna do here? He might switch into his Bouffalant. That was a good play. It was a good play, but he still can't do anything to me, so don't really know what he plans on accomplishing right now. Aside from nothing. I don't think +1 Earthquake can really do anything to me. And, that's a really interesting situation he's put me in. Fuck it. What's he gonna do? I'm just gonna go... I guess I can just go into my Steelix, because I don't think he can do anything to me either. You can just go for Earthquake, but big deal. I mean, he's burned. Even if he is at +1, I can honestly just go for... Yeah, okay, Iron Head. Right here. I mean, that's kudos to him for having a kind of interesting set, but it doesn't really do work, in my opinion. And honestly, I don't know if Archeops is going to be able to kill me with a Life Orb Earthquake. It might, but at this point, I think that Ninetales and Sock clean up, so he does KO me, but that's just whatever, really. I can bring this in. I don't care if he's got I don't know what kind of attack he's gonna have to hurt this, aside from maybe knockoff. Life Orb knockoff could hurt me, but I'm just gonna go for Seed Bomb. And if he wants to save this, that's cool on him too. But he doesn't appear to want to. And this thing doesn't have lefties, so I'm thinking it also does not have any sort of moonlight. Okay, he gets a crit, which is cool. So what I'm going to do is just go into Lucinda over here. Go for the Dark Pulse. Don't really care what he wants to do. Wait, does he have Psychic and Psyshock? Did he have Psyshock earlier? I don't know if he had Psyshock earlier. He did have Psyshock. I live on 1% from the Psyshock. And that's basically game, because this thing has to go below its defeatist just to knock this thing out. Oh! I guess I made a good play there. GG to him. So, I wasn't expecting the roost, but I guess that's what I got, and I ended up being able to take him out as a result. Either way, Sock had it on lock with close combat, honestly. I don't see that Archeops living a close combat from Sock in the first place. Maybe from full, but any damage that I got off on it with Ninetales was basically enough. So, yeah, I guess I'm done with this part, and I don't have much else to say, so I'll just catch you guys all in the next part. Peace out.